it going? Let me put the air on. It's hot in here. It's getting hot in here, baby. Look at the fresh haircut. And you know what else is fresh? This streak that I'm on, baby, because I just hit an all-time high. Officially an all-time high on semen retention as an adult. Literally, the highest I've ever gone is 45 days right now. In the past, I think my previous high, I didn't know what my high was, if it was 42 or 43 or whatever. So I was like, let me just get to 45 to confirm like that this is the all-time high. This is literally, and it may be since starting as a kid, masturbating, ejaculating. I think it was even the highest since I started. Literally, I started. My dad told me he saw me at 3 years old on the couch, but I'm not gonna base it off that. I would say I was definitely like 11, 12 years. I can't even remember that far. That's how long it's been. That's how long I've been addicted to this addiction. Is this been so far back? I don't even remember, but it was literally every single day. And if it wasn't every day, it was at least every week. I knew there was a couple times, and the last time I went 30 days, well, not the last time recently, but like further back, that's when I had my girlfriend. Literally, I was on semen retention, but I didn't even know what it was called. I was just telling myself like, oh, I'm not gonna masturbate. So I didn't. And the last time I applied that, I literally got a girlfriend. That's like the first time ever applying semen retention, even though I didn't know what it was called. I was just doing it. That's somehow when I ended up with my girlfriend. So now I think the same thing's gonna happen with a wife. So I think I'm gonna end up with a wife, this time around. But I'm literally like, before doing this, I was literally, oh my God, this person really just went in front of me, and now they're blocking the right turn when they were going left. They could have just stayed in the left lane. That's a douchebag right there. But, and it made me forget what I was saying. It made me forget the flow I was in, but whatever. Regardless, the point is, I've been fapping since a little kid. And now, 27 years old, I have now gone the longest I've ever gone in my entire life since starting, without masturbating, without ejaculating, without wasting my valuable seed. And also, the urges have basically gone away. Like, it's insane. This journey is not only 100% real, it is 100% beneficial, because anxiety, I don't have anxiety. Depression, even if I'm lonely, like in the past when I was fapping, the depression would hit extra hard because I would be lonely. So when you're depressed and then you throw loneliness on top of it, that just makes it worse. But when you're on semen retention, you don't care. Like, dude, like, I haven't talked to a woman, like, as far as like texting back and forth or phone call or being intimate, like, bro, in weeks. I don't care. In the past, I was like, oh my gosh, like, I don't have any girls to do Snapchat streaks with. This is awful. It's a stupid thing. Like, dude, I'm telling you, I do not care about having a woman in my life. And in the past, when I was fapping, I would apply that same mentality, like, oh, I don't care, I don't need a woman, But I would feel lonely, and I would feel depressed, or I would feel anxious, or I would feel horny. And because I was so horny and I didn't have anyone to relieve me of that horniness, that's why it would make it even worse. So on semen retention, you have none of those issues. You have none of those problems. The only thing I'm concerned of is getting more money. Most importantly, getting closer to God and getting in better shape and gaining more wisdom and knowledge. See, most men, when they're fapping all the time, They're chasing women and they're chasing sex. When you take that aspect out of your life, what are you chasing? You're chasing success. You're chasing righteousness. You're chasing God. So it is objectively better for you to not be wasting your seed. And I was thinking this the other day of how it's all spiritual. Look how great, look how great this just video is. Look at the background. You got that mountain, you got the trees, you got me shining with the fresh cut. We are vibing, yo. Like, this is an all-time high. I don't know what this person's doing. Oh, they're letting me go. Thank you. I don't think they were letting me go. I think they were just texting on their phone or something. But woo! I got all this energy and no sexual desires. All this energy but no sexual desires. That means it's only beneficial, because where am I putting this energy towards? Instead of chasing women, I'm chasing gains in the gym. The amount of gains I'm making in the gym, the amount of energy I have to actually do cardio. Because when I'm fapping all the time, lazy, sitting there laying in bed watching porn like a loser, you don't have the energy to go out and go on walks. I'm getting 10,000 steps a day now. That wasn't possible when you're fapping, wasting all your energy. What else am I doing? There's another addiction that I have to stop, which is smoking weed. I've been smoking weed this whole time. And it's not even technically weed. It's like THCO or some Delta 9, Delta 8, some garbage. Up until today, I've had the urge to continue that. Now it's like the urge of that is even going away. So semen retention is literally helping me get rid of that other addiction that I was dealing with, which is smoking. And I feel like then, because semen retention is supposed to be sober, you're not supposed to be getting drunk, not supposed to be getting high. That's how you tap into true righteousness with God. Because God obviously doesn't want you masturbating. He doesn't want you smoking. He doesn't want you getting drunk, intoxicated, whatever. So I feel like I've had immense and incredible benefits, and I haven't even been sober. So just imagine when I get sober, I'm just gonna be elevated to another level. Now I'm sober now, but I'm saying like every day, like at nighttime or whatever, randomly, I'll just be smoking. It's an addiction. I've made other posts about it. I'm trying to quit that addiction. And just like this addiction, the addiction to sex, the addiction to masturbation, the addiction to porn, I thought that was literally impossible to go away. I thought there was nothing that could ever be done to get me to end that addiction. And what do you know? It's done. 45 days. I have no reason to stop because the urges have gone down. In the last cycle that I was trying, the last attempt when I made it 42 days or whatever, I was edging and fapping the whole time. So I was just extra horny by the end of it, and I was just like, it was almost like my sperm was like oozing out of me, just like, release me, and I'm just like, fine. But this time around, it's like, bro, I don't even get the urge. I'm telling you, like you start to view women differently. You start to view yourself differently. And I'm telling you, there's nothing more important than getting closer to God. And I'm going to make a whole separate video about, I'm going to make a couple separate videos about a couple of the topics I touched on in this one. But I'm going to make a whole separate video of how semen retention is just one aspect of Jesus. It's only one aspect. Jesus, the foundation that Jesus sets, which is perfection. Semen retention is just one aspect of Jesus. So it's not like I'm not sitting here worshiping semen retention. Don't get it twisted. Semen retention is just a category. It's just a word to describe one of the principles of Jesus, which is abstinence and refraining from sexual thoughts. So if you're doing semen retention, you're obeying God, because that's what he wants you to do. He wants you to be on semen retention until you're married to the love of your life, and then you can have at it. Like, that's why the principle of God's foundation that he has set for marriage and love it's the best, it's perfect. But we got everybody doing all these worldly things, everybody going their own way, and they can't connect closer to God, which forces them to go their own way when they're always releasing their seed. And that's why I feel like I'm the most close to God I've ever been in my life, because I'm not wasting my seed. So by not wasting my seed, I'm closer to God, and therefore when I talk, it can be more aligned with the truth, because the truth is God. So I mean, I'm telling you, it's like your whole mindset changes, your whole energy, everything changes for the better. And if you're getting connected closer to God, obviously that's better than not being close to God. And the results are, dude, the results prove it. The results prove it. If I'm always having anxiety and depression, and I feel guilty and shameful, and I feel nervous around girls, and from always fapping, and God tells us to do the opposite of that, and then when we do the opposite of that, we no longer have anxiety. I haven't had anxiety for weeks. I haven't had depression, even though I'm completely alone. I'm not talking to like anyone. It's like, this is all obvious. It's obvious proof that Jesus is the way, the truth, the life, and his way leads to perfection. Now, no human can obtain perfection, but why not go on that path towards God? Especially when it's verified and proven correct. Semen retention, yo, oh my goodness. I can't believe it. I just can't believe it. And not only the physical feeling, the metaphysical feeling, all the benefits you get, there's other benefits that haven't even really been tapped into, because I'm only on 45 days. So it means that you're telling me there's more benefits up ahead. And then on top of that, I feel like it's aligned with your financial success as well, because I'm up over 6 figures again in my investment portfolio, and we're just starting the bull market in crypto. So I'm literally going to be a multi-millionaire on Semen Retention. And what's wild to me is, what if it was me needing to be on Semen Retention to have this success this whole entire time? To have success financially, to have success romantically with a wife, to have success mentally with your wisdom, because your wisdom and your knowledge increases on Semen Retention. So it's just like, what if this was all the key? Hello, it was! Semen Retention is the key. It's the key. Every man, oh man, every man needs to be doing this. It blows my mind. This isn't some regular, like, Christian that was like in the church every single day and never looked at porn or whatever. This is a sex addict talking. This is someone who struggled with sex addiction, like literally addicted. And now I'm telling you, I don't even think about it. That can only be possible with the power of Jesus Christ. And by applying Semen Retention, you're tapping into the principles of Jesus Christ, whether you realize or not. Indirectly or directly, you're still doing it. So following God's way, following the way of Jesus is 100% the way to go. I've never felt better in my life. I just got a fresh haircut too, so that helps, like, with feeling good. But I mean, oh my goodness, man, this is like, it's not even comparable. Like, thinking back to how I felt when I was always fapping to how I feel now, oh my goodness, y'all, it's and like I said, I haven't even curbed all my addictions. I still have the weed addiction to curb, but it's like, I've heard other people touch on this. They're like, Semen Retention helps you. It helps you stop other addictions. So, and that's sort of what's been kicking in this week, because even though I'm bodily, carnally, I'm 100% addicted to weed, even though I'm like telling myself I don't want to keep doing that, you keep doing it, but the body, you know, you still have that urge. But even that urge is starting to go away. Like today, I'm just like, I don't want to do that anymore. Like, it's just, it doesn't feel as good as being sober. It doesn't feel as good as knowing you're connecting closer to God. So I've officially reached an all-time high, 45 days. Oh man, this is a good feeling. I'm feeling extra good. I mean, my voice has even changed. My voice got deeper. It's like, oh, I just want to, I have so much to touch on because I'm at an all-time high now. I feel like a whole different mindset is starting to be established to where I'm just like, oh, talk about this. Oh yeah, talk about that. But I'm gonna save it for other videos. I got a lot more videos coming. This is just a video to basically say I'm officially at an all-time high of semen retention. This is the longest streak I've been in my entire life since starting that awful addiction of porn and masturbating and wasting your seed. So stay tuned. I got a lot more videos coming because I got a lot more energy, baby. Woo! Let's go, let's go, let's go. We are only just getting started. We're gonna achieve all our goals. We're gonna help people learn about the goodness of Jesus, not these deceptive, you know, assumptions that people who never study Jesus try to make. And we're gonna cast out demons and unbelievers that try to bash the name of Jesus. I mean, I'm telling you, oh, I got so much to talk about, but we'll make new videos. The power of Jesus, I want to talk about that. I want to talk about so much things where literally there's so many ideas popping up in my head, and there's so much a genuine happiness that you could, in past videos, you could probably see, it's like, you probably think I took an Adderall, but you probably think I took some upper, but I didn't take anything. It's just natural. It's within you. It's natural energy within you, and it only increases. It only grows exponentially. So why would you stop that? Why would you waste it? I'm not wasting it. I'm not stopping. We're only just getting started. All-time high. Stay tuned for more videos about semen retention, God, life, everything, baby. I'm going to be making all types of videos. Let's go! All-time high. Let's go.